Hi, good morning. This is Coach Moo. I hope you had a great week. I had a great week. I'm looking forward to today's word. I'm really excited about it. Today's word is divine Wi-Fi, and also it's an acronym. Wi-Fi means within the Father's intervention, living within the Father's intervention, allowing his Wi-Fi to be part of our lives. It'll make sense. And title divine Wi-Fi, living within the Father's intervention. He's signaling and he's whistling. Are we listening? Are we seeing? Are we understanding? The mantra, I will keep my connection devices turned on and tuned in to the Father. In this digital age we live in, Wi-Fi is an integral part of our everyday lives. Functioning without it, it's like, think about it, a cyber attack. Most of today's world and infrastructure is centered around Wi-Fi and digital substances and abilities. And guess what? God also has a divine Wi-Fi and a believer's Bluetooth for us. What? Really? Yes, he does. And it's about him signaling and communicating and connecting and guiding and improving the quality of our lives by him signaling and whistling to us. And you're going to be able to see that God is the first originator of Wi-Fi for sure. And let's face it, the quality of our lives can be limited if we don't have God's intervention and involvement in our lives, and our devices are not kept on and connected, and our wireless adapters are not open to God's intervention. And devices in the Bible literally means our disposition, our imagination, our plots, our plans, our purposes. Every mental faculty that we have that interface with our spirit realm and the physical realm, our inventions, our moves, all of that is impacted by the devices that we operate with. It says in Acts 17:21, like I spoke about last week, as we live, as we move, when we have our being as the offspring of God, that's how we live and we move by our devices. And wireless adapters are not our phones and our tablets, but it's our Bluetooth able devices that causes us to receive and transmit the Wi-Fi signal from God. Is our ears, is our eyes, it is our understanding. It says in 1 Corinthians 2:16, eye has not seen, ear has not heard, neither has it entered into the heart of man what God has planned for those who he loves. And he has revealed it by his spirit. That's him sending a Wi-Fi signal out to us. But are we discoverable? Do we have our devices and our Bluetooths on? Let's get in the word and I'll show you what I'm talking about today. First scripture is Zechariah 10:8. It says, I will hiss for them. Hiss here means call or whistle. I will signal and whistle for them, and I will gather them, collect them, bring them together. And I have redeemed them, bought them back. I have delivered them. I have rescued them. And he says they will increase more and more. So as you answer the call of God through his whistling, through his signaling, he will gather you. He buys you back. He redeems you. He ransoms you. And then he increases you more and more. And increase here means to be in authority, to be full, to excel, to be enlarged, to have plenty, have much and many and multiply. You get to increase more and more when you answer his call. You get to excel. When you answer the call, you get to excel and increase more and more in him. Let me drive that point home even further. In Isaiah 5:26, it says that I will lift up a sign or a signal That's a signal. That's his Wi-Fi signal. I will lift up a sign to the nations from afar. That's how far-reaching it is. And he also says, I will hiss. Hiss again means whistle and call. I will hiss and call for them. So he's signaling and he's whistling for our attention. And it says here, and hopefully that's our situation as well. It says, and they will come with speed, swiftly, rapidly, promptly. They will answer the signaling and the whistling. Are we listening? Are we seeing? And here are the wireless adapters, or the believer's Bluetooth. And Bluetooth is your phone. Bluetooth enable your tablet. Now, if I have a tablet here, but if I'm turn my Wi-Fi on, my tablet still works. It works with certain features, but it's limited, because if I turn my Wi-Fi on in my Bluetooth, I really can get the full potential and the full opportunity and ability of the tablet. That's the same thing with our lives. We have to turn the Wi-Fi signal on from his spirit and hearing from God. The hearing ear and the seeing eye. The Lord has made both of them. And seeing and hearing is hearing here, speaking of hearing intelligently, listening and seeing, and is discerning and feeling and foreseeing. We have to be in tune to him so we can get his direction and his signaling. Oh, don't go that way. Go this way. Oh, take advantage of this opportunity. Not that one. And then also the driving the point home, not just our eyes and our ears, but also the fact that we have to have an understanding heart. And this is the reason Solomon was so successful. In 1 Kings 3:9, he prayed. He could have asked for anything, but he asked for an understanding heart so he can do his assignment, which is to rule such a great people. And he said, Lord, give your servant an understanding, a discerning, a hearing intelligent, a wise heart, that I may be able to rule and do my assignment, which is to judge and also rule these great people. Who can do it without your Wi-Fi signal? Who can do it without Bluetooth not turned on and being able to understand that we live, we move, and we have our being? So the takeaway today should be, if you want to excel, you have to answer his call so that you can excel in all the many facets of life. If you answer his whistling and his singling, you will be able to excel in all. Answer his call. This is Coach Moo. I'm out.